There's not gonna be an restart that. There's gonna be no introduction here. I just got done watching Iron Lung yesterday. Today is Saturday. I watched it the 30th yesterday, the same day it came out. I wish I watched gameplay of Iron Lung before I watched the movie because I was so confused. I don't know why I didn't think about doing that before watching the movie. Yep, it's me, Madmass. And in celebration of Iron Lung coming out, I am going to be playing Iron Lung. Surprise. Big surprise. But, no, I watched the movie yesterday. I'm not going to spoil anything. Before knowing all the lore about the game and watching the movie, I was a little bit confused. And I wish I watched the gameplay before I actually watched the movie. Now that I know about the gameplay, I watched all of Markiplier's gameplay. It's a great movie. I could say that off the bat right now. It is such an amazing movie. I'm gonna assume that everybody already knows the whole storyline of Iron Lung. Probably watched his gameplay.
Beginning your descent. Cruising depth in roughly 40 seconds. Stand by.
If I look a little bit different, I gotta oh my gosh. I got a scarf on because it where I'm at right now, it's snowing. January is almost over and it's snowing. I think Markiplier is the first YouTuber in history to actually make a movie that goes out to the public. And I think that is absolutely insane. He has been, like, I've been watching him since, I think, 2017. I don't even remember, dude. And he's just been a huge milestone, I think, with YouTube and everything. I genuinely don't think that any other YouTuber has done that so far throughout the entire history of YouTube, which is insane to think about. Absolutely insane. But this is more of gonna be like a short, like, not really a short yapping video, but I mean, you know, I'm still gonna be yapping for a majority of the time. Real quick, the movie has literally everything from the video game. Pretty much every single aspect. There's a few differences that makes the movie slightly better, you know, so you don't have to play the game. But the movie is a pretty damn good representation of the game, I will say. It is pretty damn good. I think it's great. No, but I absolutely love the movie. It's great. Well, majority of people have been saying that the first half is a little bit boring. Yes, the first half is. But I mean, if you can get past that, it really isn't, like, you know, it's a really good movie. Oh my gosh, I'm about to hit something. I'm gonna hit something. Ooh, that is terrifying. That's terrifying. Ooh, that is actually terrifying. Holy crap. No, but I went to go see that movie with a few of my friends. I thought the thing that was going through my head, it was just like, you know, one of my favorite YouTubers is in my theater. He is in my theater. Now, very luckily, he was in only one theater in my town, only one theater. But I'm so grateful to have seen the movie. I'm just, you know, it reminded me a lot of In Space with Mark, because I did a lot of that. I watched, I think, the entire thing of that, and I absolutely loved that a lot. I'm pretty sure a lot of other people can agree too. And it kind of sucked. It kind of sucked because the timing, I had to go like at 9:45, and the movie is 2 hours long, right? Okay, and there's at least like 15 to 35 minutes of ads beforehand. So I didn't get out of the movie theater until like till around like 12, I think. So it was kind of a struggle because I was also really tired as well. So I couldn't really. Okay, I'm literally taking a picture of it. No, the acting was great. The entire environment was great. The entire concept of it is a very slow burner, very slow burn. Anybody who has claustrophobia will definitely get anxiety watching that movie. 100%. 100%. There's a lot of scenes where you definitely feel claustrophobic. And anybody who does have that fear, it'll be a struggle. No, I don't really have that big of a fear of being like I don't really feel claustrophobic much, you know. I'm kind of just here. No, but I went there with a few of my friends. They didn't really understand it, which I mean it sucks, but I'm glad some people went with me because otherwise I would have gone by myself. I'm like, ugh, I was tweaking so much because I saw so many clips on TikTok of people actually meeting him down in California. I think Las Vegas, California. Dude, that had to have been such a strange feeling to be able to see Mark, see him in person. In my head, I would have like I would have like screamed like we love you, Mark, or something, you know, because oh my gosh, you know, I don't know. I would have been so like enthusiastic. I would have been so like out like loud going out like you know. But no, the movie is great. I think it's amazing. I wouldn't have won it any other way. I wouldn't want to have anything different changed to the movie. But the only complaints that I hear from other people that I kind of agree with, it's it's a little slow at the start, but there's nothing wrong with that. Only complaints that I've heard about the movie. Okay. Only complaints I've heard. I can't even spit it out. I'm so distracted by the game. It's hard for me to do two things at once. Um, Once you understand the lore too, like it's great. Oh my gosh, it's great when you understand the lore and then you watch the movie as well. After I started to understand like more about the lore, it definitely hit me. I think it made a lot more sense. That's for sure. It definitely made a lot more sense. And after like kind of looking back at the movie after understanding the lore, it hit like it definitely hit a lot more. I was way more interested. Not saying I wasn't before, but no. And then the fact that like I was looking back at some of the old some of the videos that Mark was putting out too, and hearing some more information about the movie production. He didn't just put random numbers, right? Because some movies they just put random numbers of the movie adaptations. He legitimately had the numbers in the movie match the same numbers on the thing. So it is basically, like I said before, 1-to-1 to the video game, which is bizarre. Absolutely amazing key details. He actually cares about what he's doing, which it makes sense. It's Mark. He makes amazing stuff. Did I hit the wall? Bruh. But no, I mean, like I was saying, the movie was great. I would 100% watch it again. I enjoyed every bit of it. It was kind of a struggle considering the time frame, like I said, 9:45, because every single other screening I might at the movie theater in my town was completely taken up, completely taken up, and I did I was like, what? It sucked. I had to go that late, 9:45. But no, I loved every bit of it. It was great. The ending was amazing. The visuals were probably the best thing about the entire movie. The visuals were great. That was one part that definitely blew me away, was the visuals. That was like absolutely insane. That's it, I think. No, that's not it. That looks like it. That looks like the thing. It looks like a burrito. Like, if you look at it long enough, it looks like a burrito. Yeah, see? It's right there, so I mean... He's still there. It's like bugged. What happens if I... Hold on. It looks like a burrito. It looks like a burrito with a face on it. What was it? Hold on, I'm kind of scared. What happens if I run into it? Oh, I'm scared. Oh! Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. That's a good thumbnail. I don't think I'm supposed to see this. No, it just looks like a bullet. Bro, I'm not supposed to see this. Yep, and then if I do it again, it should disappear. Yep. That's weird. That's so weird. The other times it wouldn't. Huh. But no, I mean, honestly, rating of the movie, overall, I'd say about a 9 out of 10. Definitely could have been better. 8 or 9 out of 10. Definitely could have been a little bit better. They could have added some filler stuff. But no, otherwise, the ending was amazing. The start was amazing. First half, boring. Second half, it's slowly, like, inching there. It's slowly, like, giving you that anticipation of something's gonna happen. It's great. It's amazing. Definitely would watch. Definitely would spend my money to watch it again. I spent $30 for me and a buddy. That was worth the $30, I'd say. That was definitely worth the $30. And then, life-wise, how my life has been. I hope you guys' life is going pretty good, I hope. I'm hoping. If not, please try your best to figure out any sort of way to make it better. Try not to think negatively. Negative mindset will give you a negative lifestyle. No, my life has been pretty okay for the past few months. School doesn't feel real. Everything is just kind of going by. Time is just moving. I don't really know what to say about it. Life has just been kind of going. Nothing really crazy special going on. School has been a huge kind of pain in my butt because all the teachers are trying to shove in my face, like, hey, what do you want to do with your life? What are you going to do after, this and that? And it's like, I don't know what I want to do, I want to try and do this, but, I don't know if I have enough time. I don't know if, I don't know entirely what to do with my life, It's definitely a scary thing to think about. And the thing is, like, we all have a short amount of time left before, we do go into the real world, and it's scary. It's definitely scary, I would say, because we are all strapped to a certain time limit. We all have, an ending, and it's a hard thing to think about. It definitely is. But that's been on my mind a lot, just thinking about, like, what do I want to do for the rest of my life, like, because I want to keep on inspiring other people. I want to be able to inspire so many people. I want to be able to inspire thousands, millions, That would be the dream. Be able to inspire other people to do better, work better, better themselves. Be able to find out who they are, better with their mental health, their physical health. Just have the fullest to life as much as possible. Because, we don't know what we're doing here. We don't know, how we got here, what we were meant to do. No, but I remember looking at the trailer and showing, like, a ton of my friends. Like, I'm like, yo, guys, you see this? Look what Mark's doing. Yo, this is crazy, yada, yada, yada. And I didn't expect it to take, 3 years. I think within the year or two halfway mark, I didn't know if anybody else thought about this, but I was questioning like, when is this movie gonna come out? You know, we've been waiting for who knows how long, and I was just being very impatient. I'm gonna be honest. I was being super duper impatient. I wanted it to come out now, like within the next week or so. And I was just, going crazy over it. I wanted to see this movie so bad. No, I've been thinking a lot about life. I've been thinking about a lot about, like, what would happen if I did become successful, what would happen if I were to inspire a ton of people. And, that would be a huge dream of mine that I just want to do that. Leave a mark, I guess. Legitimately. leave a, like, something of me that'll last a couple years, some memory of me. And then I also think about a lot of the time how other people's lives are too, like, what are they doing with their life? What are, how are other people's lives like? Like everybody experiences a different lifetime. Everybody has a different life experiences. We're all connected in some way. That's for sure. We're all connected in some way, shape, or form. I think about a lot of people's lives, and just how crazy everything is, how crazy the world is, how crazy, it is to be here right now, how crazy it is to be, like, living. Just the psychology behind it. It just messes with your brain, man. It's hard. And I don't know, man. It's a strange feeling. I think about it too much. I need to not think about it as much. But no, I mean, life has been pretty okay for the main part. I've been editing my own videos. Been definitely learning a lot more that I should be learning. That's the fish. Good lord, that scared me. And then I think my last thing I kind of wanted to talk about was editing, because majority of people only know me from an editing account because I have about 2,000 followers on there, which I think half of them don't even watch my content, which is perfectly fine. With all of the recent shenanigans going on, with all the random stuff of, like, Oracle buying TikTok, after Oracle bought TikTok, my whole For You page was just messed up. I don't know if anybody else had that same problem. Like, I literally had old videos that I was reposting, that I reposted, like, months ago, on my For You page. And it was very, very strange. Very strange. I just didn't like it at all. It was a very weird thing, and I don't know why all that was happening. But no, after Oracle bought out TikTok, everything was changed, dude. Everybody else is complaining too, because they're not getting as many views, they're not getting as many likes, they're not getting as much attention or activity on their account, which makes perfect sense. A new company buys out something in the middle of a winter storm, and the servers are down. I have been getting multiple notifications about my Wi-Fi being messed up on there. And the government was just like, we're doing this because China has your info. Every social media app has your info. There is not a single social media app that doesn't have your info. Let's be honest now. If a device has a camera on it, somebody can see you through it. If a device has info on it, that data is going to go to any other app that you have on there, either with or without your consent. That's the crappy part, And it's just a very crazy thought to think about. I probably shouldn't be saying this. Might get silenced. But no, the whole editing thing, that started a long time ago. I didn't like TikTok. When TikTok first came out, I didn't like it at all. I thought it was stupid. I'm gonna be honest, everybody else thought it was dumb too. But now I doom scroll on it almost I doom scroll on it almost every single day, and it rots my life away. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I probably shouldn't be doing that. It's a horrible idea. I've been trying to like get rid of that habit because I know a lot of people that also have that same addiction, and it sucks. You know, I wish I didn't. And it's like sucking me away. It's like, ugh. It all kind of started editing when I started editing. I started editing in 2022. I did have TikTok before then. I think I had TikTok in 2020 for like maybe a few days, and then I was like, this is boring. I don't like this. You know, I wish I didn't get it. At the same time, I wish I did, and I didn't. I'm very grateful for all the people that have followed me and all the people I have met from TikTok. Anybody that knows me personally, just from editing, I love you guys so much, and especially if you're watching this video too. Thank you. And anybody else from TikTok that's watching this, thank you. Please comment like your favorite part or something, or just comment like anything. You can just do anything. I wonder if I wish like YouTube would add like stickers, and not like stickers, but like you know how TikTok has like photos and stuff. That'd be funny. Like if they had the freaking like if they added a comment that option where you can put a picture. That'd be great. I think that'd be really great. Honestly, that would add definitely a lot more opportunity for more like expressions, more emotion to commenting. No, but TikTok is definitely a weird topic. The whole editing thing, I started back in 2022, and I've been editing still now till 2026, and I have a whole 3 years experience just on one app, which is crazy. You know, not many people use the same app for that long. But, I mean, I do. I've been using All 8 Motion for as long as I can remember. I used CapCut for maybe around a few months, and I made mid-edits. I thought CapCut was, like, the shit. Like, I thought it was it. You know, because of how simple it was to use. But then I realized later on as I'm using it, more people were like, oh, no, that app sucks. Yeah. And I was like, okay, I'll switch over to All 8 Motion. And that's when it all kind of just slowly began to go around. I'm gonna make a video on how to edit as well on All 8 Motion and like other options like modded All 8 Motion apps. That's gonna be a video hopefully soon that I make because I'm actually more interested in doing that than I am any other video. Just for people on mobile that don't have, you know, access to a computer, laptop, or monitor. I mean a computer or laptop, because if you have a laptop or a computer, just get After Effects. 100% get After Effects. It does literally everything better than any other app. But I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Ah! No. Nope. No, thank you. No, but I'm definitely interested in making a editing video to help other people that are on mobile that edit. You know, because it really isn't completely hard. There's a lot of advice that I could give, a lot of advice that a lot of other people could give that you can search up on TikTok, YouTube, or you know any other platform that other people make edits on. But, you know, I mean, all that advice could also help to make better edits, do better edits. I'm gonna make that a whole separate other video though. But I mean, even now, you know, after using the app for 6 years, after using All 8 Motion for 6 years, some things, oh no, I still like learn some new things from All 8 Motion. That's the thing. I still like am learning things every now and then, and that's the crazy part. This is definitely a slow burner. I am getting anxiety. No, I am. Now I'm getting anxiety. But I'm gonna make a whole separate video on editing, like other options as well, like different techniques, all the shenanigans, whatever. I'm not the best editor, but I know there are a lot of things on the app that it makes it, you know, very underrated, and it's a very good app. I'd say it is, you know, top five editing apps on mobile by far. Top five. There's no doubt about it. I'm gonna die after this, so I think. No, but I'm gonna make a separate video on editing, just because that will be, you know, that'll be fun. I'm definitely gonna enjoy editing that. 7:40. Yep, and then it's just straight up. But I'm going to die after this. And I know it. It's going to be very loud. And I'm scared. No, but that's just been kind of just a long yapping session. Hopefully this video isn't too long. Or this video wasn't too long. Hoping to aim under half an hour. Hopefully 15 minutes. Because I'm not going to put a crap ton of gameplay in here. I'm going to assume you guys have already seen this game before. So, time to get ready for the jump scare. No? Okay. No? I thought it was. Oh, God. Yep, here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, it's good! It's coming. Okay. Okay. Yep. It still got me. It still got me even though I knew it was coming. No, but I mean, that's just been kind of a, quick, recap of what's recently been going on. Start of the new year. I'm hoping to come up with more ideas, edit more, become faster editing, post faster, and just my thoughts on the movie. The movie was amazing. Life has been pretty okay. I'm hoping for a better future. I'm hoping for a better future for everybody here watching as well. No, and hopefully I can start streaming too, because I really want to do that. I really want to stream a little bit once I get a bigger platform of people. That would be really fun. That would be really nice. But yeah, those are just my thoughts on the movie Iron Lung. First time playing it. Wish I played it a long time ago. But in celebration of Iron Lung coming out after waiting for 3 years. Congratulations, Mark. I love the movie. I hope everybody else is doing amazing. Hope everybody else gets to see the movie with people, or without, if you want to watch it by yourself, that's okay too. And anyways, thank you guys for listening to this, long yapping session and watching the gameplay. I appreciate it a lot, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you all so much for watching. God bless. Peace out, y'all.